Hey, happy Transition Thursday, everybody. Hey, if you're new to this channel, love it if you'd subscribe. I'm going to try and get these out to more people and on a more regular basis. But every Thursday, I post something for business owners that are and their advisors that are thinking about a transition of their business somewhere down the road. And my whole goal is to help you create value in your business, improve the terms that you'll get when you go to sell the business or transfer the business, and also reduce the stress that goes along with transitioning a business, whether it's to family or to otherwise. So please subscribe and put some comments down below as well. Hey, so today as you can see, I'm in my truck, and those of you that know me, you might be surprised. I now own a truck. I've bought an electric pickup, and just loving it. But I wanted to use the vehicle as an analogy today for something that I'm seeing more and more in business. So the analogy is, and we've all had it happen, you're driving down the highway, and all of a sudden, traffic grinds to a halt or slows to a crawl. And there's no rhyme or reason. There's no accident. There's no police incident. It just happens. And then just as quickly as it slowed down, all of a sudden you're back up to highway speed again. And you keep thinking, well, maybe there's going to be something coming up around the next corner that's causing the slowdown, and there just isn't anything. And what's happened is somewhere down the road, somebody's either cut into the fast lane and people have had to brake, and then that action has had a knock-on effect all the way down the highway. And traffic studies have shown that can actually go back 5 miles down the highway from one incident of somebody braking too quickly and then causing this chain reaction. So the analogy in business is slow-paying customers. And I'm seeing more and more of that these days. I'm hearing more about it from clients and business owners that their customers are slower to pay. And that's causing them to either dip into cash reserves, they're going to have to go into their line of credit, or they're going to have to then slow payments to their customer or their suppliers. And their suppliers may have to then make the same sorts of decisions, and down the value chain it goes, down the supply chain it goes. And so if that first customer, the ultimate customer, maybe down at the end of the value chain, was faster to pay, you could be faster to pay, and everybody would be moving along faster, hopefully building stronger, more viable businesses. So I think this is something that we're going to see more of if the economy slows more this year. So what do we do about it? What do business owners have to do about it? I think from my experience, number one, you've got to be really clear on your payment terms when you start working with a new customer. And even while you're working with a customer, if you're finding things are slowing down, put it in writing. Make sure everybody is aware of it. And then be consistent in your follow-up actions. That could be, hey, if the terms are net 30, on the 35th day, somebody in your accounts receivable or your finance department gives the customer a call and says, hey, by the way, our payment terms are 30 days. You're overdue, but if the payment's on its way, thank you very much. But just be reminded that these are our payment terms. I've had customers that have used that very effectively, and even gone further to say, look, at 45 days, they serve a motion or they send a letter from their lawyer, and it's just a form letter that they've created once and then used over and over, saying, look, you've gone beyond your limit on your credit terms, and if you don't pay, we will take action. And that particular client would very often take action in the small claims court to try and get paid on time. And he would rather lose that customer and pass it on to one of his competitors and let them finance that that customer, than for him to do it. I've seen, and you probably know lots of people that use credit cards for payments and for collecting on small debts, small customer receipts. That can be very effective. And I would argue that maybe now's the time to look at raising your limit on the maximum payments that you'll take by credit card. And instead of, maybe it's $5,000, maybe you make that $10,000. Maybe you build in the credit card fees into your invoices. Likewise, I would suggest finding a better credit card processing company because there are ones out there that charge a lot less than the big banks. And I've had clients that have used those types of payment processors very, very effectively. So there's no magic bullet. I think every industry is different. I do hear from people that say, "Oh, that doesn't work in my industry." Well, for every one of those excuses, there is a business in your industry collecting more on a more timely basis than you are. So think about it. Be creative. Leave some comments below. I'd love to see your comments. If you have advice for business owners from your experience, that would be fantastic. And as I said at the start, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you again next week. Thank you very much. Bye.